My daughter Riley was born with gray hair, knew about the Titanic, and also sang a burlesque song from the 1930s by heart. I wondered, where was this all coming from? And time went on, and life was pretty normal. When Riley was around 3, we decided to take a trip to Jekyll Island. Jekyll Island is located off the coast of Georgia. It's a small island with a lot of nature and animals around it, but it also has a lot of history. In the 1920s and the turn of the century, people from up north that had money vacation homes there on Jekyll Island. The first morning of our vacation, we went to a natural beach. We were walking down the beach and Riley made an announcement that she'd been here before. And I told her, "You have never been here, honey," thinking that maybe she'd been mistaken about it. And she says, "No, Mama, it's not when you were alive, not when you were here." She says, "You weren't my mama then." I was confused about what she was saying to me. It was hard to hear her say, "You're not my mom." She was very adamant in saying that she had been to that beach before. She's never been to Jekyll prior to that moment. After lunch, we decided that we were going to take a historic tour. And the first house that we stopped at was the Rockefeller cottage. Riley was running up the steps, and she ran inside, and there are these velvet ropes. She tried to go through them, which the tour director stopped her. She was so happy to be in there, and she's just running around, and I'm trying to get a hold of her to calm her down. Riley's never been that happy or excited to be someplace. And she never acted like that anywhere else. She was telling us, we sat over here for reading, we ate over here, and then she started saying this isn't the right furniture, that the plateware wasn't their plateware. Tour director started laughing, and he says, "Has she been on the tour before?" And I said, "She's never been here before." How does Riley know that this is not the correct dinnerware? A 3-year-old would normally not even think about something like that. When we were trying to get her out first, like, "Come on, it's time to go," she was like, "I'm not leaving. This is where I belong." She was just pulling, refusing to come. Finally, I ended up having to pick her up physically and carry her out. And she immediately says, "I have to go back there. That's my home. That's where I lived. That's where my real family is." I was embarrassed, first of all, that she was acting this way, thinking that she's never had a fit before. And I was like, I have to stop this, I have to calm her down. And so I forbid the mention of Jekyll Island in the home.
When Riley came back from Jekyll Island, she wasn't playing with the children. You could tell that she was upset.
After she went back to preschool, I was stopped in the hall by her teacher. She told me, was there something going on? Because Riley had been talking about being taken away from her real home and her real family. But she had the teacher convinced something was wrong and something was going on. I couldn't believe my own daughter had accused me of kidnapping her.